Okay, this will be a video chart on ticker symbol MJNA. We will take a look at the daily time frame. This one's been getting quite a bit of coverage here the past few days. I know I did a video on it a few days ago, but with this crazy price action, it only makes sense. I've had a bunch of questions come in, and rightfully so. The chart's really giving some good profitable trading opportunities, and has really just got pretty volatile actually. So I do want to get the chart updated here as it's needed some updates. And then I also want to quickly look at the weekly chart too. I know it's only Tuesday, but if the price can kind of hang around or improve upon the current level, it's really going to make an interesting weekly chart. But before we get there, let's just quickly update and talk about the daily chart. So all these lines you see here were from the last time I did it. If you go back in the video archives, you can pull up that video. But these were all the levels of resistance at that point, and this was also a level of support. So it had to have been one of these days, and you can see that when the price did drop below it, it went immediately down to this yellow line here, which is the 200-day simple moving average, and then closed behind that, which was bad. But today, the good news is that the price not only was able to break above the 200-day and get above it, but it was able to close above it, and not only above it, but well above it. So that's a nice sign, because this is definitely, if you watch the other videos, a key support level that you want to see the price be able to maintain. So although yesterday was pretty darn bearish, nice to see the bulls really come back today and close well above it, up at 0.188. On that note, you can see here that this red line, and keep in mind I have not moved these. This was a support level, or excuse me, a resistance that was at 0.185, and you can see that's basically right where the price closed above, technically 0.188. So while this is, exactly technically a level of support, I'm going to leave this line red because I'd like to see a little bit more clearance. But it's nice to see that it closed right up here around this level of resistance. Next level of resistance up there at 0.21. So the easiest way to measure this current bounce is see how it reacts around these next two levels of resistance. But certainly a good start to a bounce. Support-wise, you're just going to want to see it maintain and not fall below this 200 anymore like it did yesterday. So as long as it can keep maintaining that, which is valued at 0.143, then that's what you want to see. Now hopping to the weekly chart, and again I know it is still Tuesday, so there's 3 more days left. What we have here is a beautiful looking hammer candle. Now this could change because you still have 3 days. So if you're not familiar with charting, each one of these candlesticks represents 1 week's worth of time. So this candle will still shape. But if it can improve on today's action, then this is just going to become even more and more bullish of a candle, because as you can see, shows that the price did drop down there, and then look at that, bounced right off of the 200-week simple moving average, that yellow line, and also pretty much bounced right off the 50-week simple moving average. So, but besides that, the thing that really caught my eye was the current hammer candle that the chart has formed. So definitely keep your eye on the weekly chart. And like I said, if the price can even just maintain itself where it's at now, right around the 0.188, it is going to result in a nice hammer candle on the weekly. So if there are any other questions or anything on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out our newsletter up there. When you sign up, as you'll see, you will receive a free ebook. And if you enjoyed the video and want to learn more about charting and how to use it in your strategy as a trader, I'd encourage you to check out our video course down there, over 8.5 hours of video and teaching, and getting great third-party reviews. So I'd encourage you to make an investment into your education as a trader and check it out. One more time, this was MJNA. Thanks for listening.